Get right into it.
They took everything from me.
Alexa, turn off all lights.
Put me in this hole. So I could sit and think all day long about what I'd lost. My freedom.
It's DRMADNESS.
It's DRMADNESS.
Pride. It was hard to know which one I missed the most. Sometimes when I'm locked up,
Boy.
I swore I heard the man with the plane coming back to
What's up with his face, dog?
But none of it was real. It was just my head going to mush.
Like Michael Jackson, why am I clapping?
Then, one day, I had a visitor.
Michael Jackson?
And that's when everything changed.
Everything.
He said his name was Calypso. He ran some kind of weird contest, and he was looking for people like me to be a part of it. He told me if I won, I could have the one thing my heart desired. I may be no rocket scientist, but I know opportunity when I see it. That pilot had taken a piece of my life and twisted it all around. How could I refuse the chance for revenge?
All right, so right there, we're gonna go ahead and give a little quick round of applause. We're not gonna be stopping all the way through, but just for a little context, so every character is locked in the asylum. So every character has a reason for why they, why they're in there. And every time this guy Calypso appears, he appears and offers them a deal. He always has this race. And if you win the race, he gives you the thing that you want the most. The thing is, once he gives you the thing that you want the most, there's always some kind of uncanny twist behind it. So, it's just twisted metal, bro. It's twisted metal.
It's DRMADNESS.
Anyway, some context. Let's get on into it. This is after you beat the first boss. This is the first boss. Okay, cutscene for the first boss. Always the same cutscene for the first boss, right? Okay, so.
When I passed out in my truck, I dreamed about the farm. I guess I must have been thinking back to the day when everything went wrong.
Everything.
I remember it so well. We was 2 weeks from harvest. I was checking out the crop when I heard this noise up in the air. There weren't no dusting schedule that afternoon. I hollered for the guy to stop.
Agent
But
Orange.
it just kept coming. I didn't know what was happening at first.
Oh, radioactive
I couldn't
poison.
breathe, and my heart was beating so fast. Thank the Lord, I passed out real quick. I thought I was dead. I must have been out for hours. And when I woke up, well, my God, what had happened to me?
Turn him into a ghoul.
My first thought was to get home
Bro,
to
that's
Annie.
dark though, right?
She was real smart. She'd figure out what to do. But when I got there,
Oh no.
I guess she'd already figured out something else. I heard them laughing, talking about how they'd go the next week, try to collect the life insurance.
Oh, did he do that on
Everything
purpose?
My face,
Oh, he set him up to
my
kill
mind,
him. I didn't realize that.
heart. I remember grabbing for the closest thing I could find.
Oh,
I just lost it. I'd hunt that pilot down sooner or later. But for now, it was strictly between me and Annie.
oh my God!
I've been hitting Annie's body for well over an hour. You couldn't even tell who she was no more. There's a man out there took my wife and turned me into a freak. When I win this contest, he's gonna pay for what he done.
Everybody's gonna pay. Everybody's gonna pay. Gotta get revenge, yo. That's all this guy. Look at his face. He turned him into a monster.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. step out of your vehicle and surrender.
And this is the final boss?
Time's up.
So you always get this cutscene, right?
I'd won the contest.
It looks crazy.
And now it was my turn to collect. I went to see Calypso. And just as promised, he delivered the goods. I knew right from the start he'd get me the revenge I was craving. When we went back to the farm, Calypso said he had a little surprise for me. Somehow he'd done it. He'd found that bastard who made me kill Annie.
Scary.
Son of a bitch even brought his plane with him. Calypso said all I had to do to get my prize was step aboard.
Well, maybe he just gets simple revenge here. Maybe there's no ironic end for him.
It was a one-way ticket to my heart's desire.
He's already screwed up enough, right? I guess he might as well just get the
That
revenge.
pirate had taken everything from me.
Oh no.
It was right time he learned how it felt.
Oh god. Oh,
It may have been only the second time I killed someone, but it felt so damn good.
Oh my god.
I think I was beginning to see my true calling.
A murderer?
So I done gave up farming and moved into the city. In a place like that, well, who knows what kind of trouble an old redneck like me could get in.
I should have put some socks on. All right, I don't know what that character's name was.
The Lord does work
the preacher.
in mysterious ways.
One more for I love my favorite stories. Right here.
He giveth and he taketh away.
It's the craziest, one of the weirdest.
So it was with my freedom. In my years alone in that dark place, I would often hear a voice calling to me from within.
You are my chosen one,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Truly, I
Horrifying.
believed there would be no escape from the demon inside me. I wasn't even a real preacher. I was an evangelist, rejected by the church. I didn't have the strength to fight the demon alone.
Oh.
But one day, I was given a chance for salvation. His name was Calypso. He came to me with a proposition. If I won his contest, he would reveal the truth.
You're always gonna see
It
Calypso.
had been 2 years since
always
the
got the
beast
answer.
had entered my mind, controlling my actions, making others believe I was responsible
The
for
beast?
those killings. But now I had a second chance.
Bro.
I accepted the offer willingly. All I had to do was win, and a path back into the light would be opened unto me.
This guy's possessed, dude. He should have stayed. He should have stayed in there, bro. Straight up.
Bruh.
Okay, yeah. As monotonous as this.
When a man is lost in darkness, it is wondrous indeed how his mind will find shelter in memories of the
That
past.
cutscene was satisfying after the boss fight, you know.
I thought back to that fateful night. I had been approached by a young couple who brought to me their child.
Oh my god.
I was to perform one of my most important duties. An exorcism.
Oh my god.
But the beast was too powerful, even as I ministered to the child. The demon brought its foul influence upon me and entered my mind. My soul was trapped. All I could do was cry out inside as I tore that church apart. The demon's hatred raged all around, killing everyone in the church. Countless millions of years it had been hounded by the warriors of God. And now it was going to make me
Possessed by demonic spirit.
Open up in there. This is the point.
And then the creature abandoned me, right when I needed it the most.
Get your hands in the air. Do it. Do it now.
Every waking hour since, I've feared the demon. But now I have a second chance. When I win this contest, I know the Lord will welcome me back with open arms.
Wow, so creepy.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Time's up.
Time's up.
The contest was mercifully at an end. I had triumphed over the darkness. I visited Calypso. It was time for him to prove my innocence and clear my name.
Clear
And
my
yet,
name.
He seemed hesitant. I made no promise to clear your name, he said. I only promised to show you the truth. And the truth, he said, was that the demon was...
Wait. Hold on. He said I didn't promise to clear your name, but to tell you the truth. Which one did he ask for? The truth? Or to clear his name? I wish we could go back real quick. If I did a highlight of this, I would definitely put that moment in here to see if he said that or not. But he just kind of accepts that. You know, what if that what he said? Did he ask to get his name cleared or for the truth? Anyway, I don't know.
Real. The voice inside me was a figment of my imagination. My God, it was all in my mind. The exorcism? It wasn't an exorcism at all. It was simply a baptism. It was Judgment Day in that church, and I was the angel of death.
Oh my God.
The truth had been delivered indeed, but not by God, but by Calypso. He was right. I was, as they say, insane.
Yeah.
My whole life I'd been trying to silence that voice. I even performed rituals to show my loyalty to God in hopes that he would save me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
No pun intended.
But nothing worked. A man cannot hide from himself. There is only one path before me.
Easily one of the darkest ones on here. I think that's one of the most twisted ones.
2 years I've been locked away. Not a day went by I didn't pray to God.
Who is Axel?
But I knew even he wouldn't forgive me for what I'd done.
Oh, it's the cop.
See, God only has time for those who deserve his mercy. I just didn't qualify.
Remember he didn't look scary, you know what I'm saying? I never wanted to play his character.
But then one day I had this visitor.
You know, he didn't look
I knew Calypso by
messed up
reputation. You don't spend 10 years on the force without knowing every dirtbag in Midtown. Seems he wanted me in his contest. He said if I won, he'd ease my pain. My God, he knew. How could he have known? Calypso said
Teddy
if
bear?
I won the game,
Blood?
I'd get a chance to undo the big mistake.
Oh my God.
Was eating at my soul.
Oh yeah, I remember what he did.
That's a big thing to offer a man without a hope in hell.
Yeah, I remember what he did.
How can I refuse?
Same cutscene, bro. Y'all get some snacks? Y'all get some snacks? Make sure to like and subscribe to Dr. Madness. Hit the like, hit the follow
As
button.
I drifted away,
Leave a comment.
the torment began again. The same torment I'd endured 1,000 nights and days before. I began to remember.
Shout out to Salo, pulling into the stream. What's going on?
It happened a couple of years back. We were out across from the Northside apartments.
Give another round of applause for Salo.
Oh,
we're in the middle of a cutscene.
We found some kind of doomsday cult that set up shop inside. We were sent there to take them out. These guys were real psychos, desperate as hell, holed up like rats in a cage. But now their little hideaway was a kill zone, and I had them right in my sights.
Okay, why'd I shoot?
I dealt with a lot of dirtbags before, but for some reason, this was different.
Thanks for pulling back up, Salo.
Open fire! Shoot the kill!
Oh.
All
Wait.
these years trying to make a difference.
Is that a sniper
And for
rifle?
what? So that we could arrest these
What kind of
scum
sniper
suckers
is that?
and watch them walk free the same afternoon. My rage
Like a
got
triple
the better
burst
of me.
sniper?
I couldn't focus.
Wait, what is he?
I wanted to send these killers to hell where they belonged. I got them,
Should have warmed up more food.
but not before I made the biggest mistake of my life. I'd let my emotions cloud my judgment. It cost me, but it cost someone else even more.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Horrible, bro.
What had I done?
How you shoot the whole family, bro?
Detention for
Those
you.
people were dead, and it was all my fault. There was only one way out.
Detention for you.
Oh, you about to, no. Don't do it, bro.
That way was closed. I was going to have to live with it for the rest of my life.
Detention
And
for
nothing
you.
I could do would ever take away the pain.
Yeah, this game is crazy, right?
Until now.
Yeah, Salo, thanks for pulling in. Make sure you follow me on YouTube.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 443.
Leave a comment.
Step out of
I'm
your
so tired of
vehicle
this
and surrender
cutscene.
peacefully.
Time's up.
Time's up.
I played this game all the time on PS2. All the time on PS2.
I
man.
had won the contest.
And I played it for the
Now
cutscenes.
it was time to see
That's
it.
why I played it, to get to the cutscene.
Did Calypso really have the power to give me a second chance? He asked if I really wanted a second chance. If I understood the risks.
Yeah, thanks for
But I
following.
wasn't going to screw up twice.
I appreciate it.
This time, it was all going to work.
Trying to, I'm trying to build a little
I
community on
demanded
there.
a prize.
I need more food.
And just like that, I was back. I knew what to do this time.
So he gets a second
I had
chance?
to contain my anger.
He goes back?
I had to focus. That little girl was going to be safe.
Just take the
It was
anger
my
out on the right
sworn
people.
duty
Why are you
both to
shooting
her
why are you doing
and to
blind
myself.
shooting? What kind of gun is that?
All units open fire! Open fire! Shoot the kill!
What kind of gun is that?
I made sure every single bullet found the right target this time.
Bruh.
That dirtbag went down like a puppet with his strings cut.
Terrorist is down! Terrorist is down! Great shooting, Agent. Second team,
Okay. What's the twist?
But it wasn't over. Not until I knew those people were safe.
Get the gun, get the
They
sight.
were shaken but alive.
Get the gun off of him.
Calypso had done it. I never thought it could be
all
like...
units. Target is not down. Target is still hot.
No way. I mean, hold on.
I was so close.
He got headshotted from across the street.
Making it right.
Agent Stone, report in. Are you hit?
What gets me is how did he tell that story, like from beyond the grave? You know, he's talking to us like his spirit. Like that's kind of
Here,
creepy, right?
You lose track of time.
Oh, anyway,
Hours melt into days.
is this Grimm?
Days turn into years.
I don't think this is Grimm.
30 years in my case.
It's Grimm? Oh, Grimm
After
is
so
my
much
favorite
time
because
in
it's
solitary,
creepiest looking.
I should have been getting better.
I don't know if this is Grimm. Yeah, it is, bro. Look at this.
But in my heart, I always
Creepy.
knew there was no cure for what happened to me. But I kept on hoping. I knew if I waited long enough, I'd get revenge against the man who destroyed my mind.
DollFace.
But I could only wait so long. Every day, the visions got worse. Soon I wouldn't be able to tell reality from
it
my
took
nightmares. But then, my life changed.
Calypso
He
appeared.
called himself Calypso. He said he ran a contest. Winner take all. In my case, first prize meant getting even with the man who stole my sanity.
Okay. As a kid, I didn't realize
I refuse.
that was like a skull mask, you know? I thought his face was like a skull because when they showed the food turn into eyeballs, I thought like his eyes and ears had rotted off, which made it creepier to me. Bruh. Same cutscene.
I hadn't thought about the war in years. All the drugs and therapy in the world.
I forgot what his
never get me to talk about what I went through. But when I passed out, I couldn't escape it. The past came rushing back. It was 1971 again. And I was back in Nam. Ben had gone down. It was just me, all alone, trying to revive him. I was shouting to Benny, trying to see if he was okay. But before I knew it, the enemy was on me.
Yeah, I was tweaked.
They put us into some stinking hole, 25 feet below the ground. Benny was in bad shape.
Oh, I think this reveals the mask part. I don't know. I don't remember.
Seems like forever I was screaming for someone to come and help him.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Then one day, we had a visitor.
Oh my goodness.
The guy was an advisor to the Vietnamese. And he had his own unique
he looks mad
idea of
eerie,
torture.
bro.
Starvation. Benny was on his last legs, and I wasn't far behind.
Oh,
5
no.
days without any food will bring any man to the edge. And the advisor said the only way I was going to survive was to eat. He gave me a knife and started laughing. He said if I wanted food, I'd have to make do with whatever I could find in the hole.
Oh my gosh.
I tried to block out what was happening. I knew what he wanted me to do, but there was no way I was going to give him the satisfaction.
Oh no.
Benny died 2 days later. I couldn't look at him.
Oh, he's starting to rot?
I didn't even want to think about it.
He's already rotting at this point? You can't eat him now.
It's amazing the things you'll do to survive.
Oh my god. He ate the rotting...
I think Benny would have understood.
God. And then he kept his
They say the
skull?
mind bends and twists in order to deal with the horrors of life. I think my mind bent so much it snapped in two.
Yeah, I got a Discord.
When a platoon of GIs
don't have anybody on there. I think it's just Dr. Madness Gaming.
I killed 4 of them before they took me down. After that, they shipped me back to the States and put me in the asylum. But now I have a chance to get even with the man who pushed me over the edge. It made
I gotta upgrade my.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Time's up. Yeah, check out the Dr. Madness,
Dr. Madness
command list. I haven't used it in so long. God, I gotta update it.
I went to see Calypso. Turns out he was a man of his word. He told me it was time for a reunion. After all,
but if you go through the YouTube, I think I have links on the videos to Discord and all the other social media. So,
but I recognized him.
Enjoying the madness? Don't forget to follow and subscribe to Dr. Madness on Twitch and other socials.
I talk all through his story. All right, you got revenge.
Calypso had one more special prize for me. Dinner for one.
Dinner? Oh, he's gonna eat him? He's a cannibal now? Oh my god.
30 years is a long time to be locked away. You get kind of tired of asylum food.
So you want to eat
But
people?
after all this time, something new was on the menu. As much as I hated to admit it, over the years I developed a special craving.
Oh my god, yeah, he's a cannibal.
For human flesh.
What is this game? Oh my gosh. Oh!
Oh my God!
I want to see
Doctors said it was some kind of amnesia.
I want to see the doll girl. Hers was crazy too.
No one could figure out who I was or where I came from.
Yeah. I like how they remix the ways they pull up to the prison. You know, they pull up to the jail different ways every time.
All we had to go on tattoos. Somehow, they were the key to the person I was.
Forgot who this with this
from the looks of them. You'd think I was a nasty piece of work.
Is this John Doe? This may be John Doe.
I was beginning to think I'd never discover the truth. Then, the truth just kind of waltzes in through my door.
His name was
Calypso. He ran this contest. He tells me
who is Calypso? He's like the devil.
Before I break his freaking neck.
He's like the devil.
But then he shows me this picture. Me in a suit, all nice and neat, like I was actually someone important. He said there was this whole life just waiting for me. All I had to do was win his contest. How could I refuse? Now I had a chance to get the answers I needed. Let's face it, who wants to spend the rest of their life as a nobody?
Well, you don't want to be a nobody? So you gotta do all this? I mean, who are you trying to prove yourself to, bro?
I must have been out for hours. At first there was just darkness, but then I started to see things. Bad things. I remember now. I ran with this gang. At first we were small time. Random beatings, robbery. We were nobodies.
Alright, this story is just whack.
So we came up with a plan.
Who are these like neo-Nazi bro-tards?
Shorts. Freaking huge.
Dude, freaking huge bomb, dude. So like we're gonna blow up the center for disease control, dude, and like
when that building came down, who knew what kind of viruses and diseases would spread across the world?
We're gonna destroy the world, dude.
Instant extinction.
Yeah, bro.
Finally, for the first time, we were important. We were feared.
Feared by who?
And that's it.
They didn't even know. No one even know who you.
Memories end there.
Oh, I remember the ending here.
I like the man I'm turning out to be.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 443.
I remember his ending.
Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Should I spoil his ending? I don't want to. Time's up. The ending is he's a double agent. There we go. See? Let's just show y'all like capping. He's a double agent. Let's just show y'all I've really been watching. I really played this.
Time for the truth.
He's a double agent and he forgot. It was like a born identity or something.
He did.
See, he's a John Doe.
Jesus.
I was a double agent.
I was FBI. I'd been deep undercover for the last year trying to bust a doomsday cult in Midtown. Calypso said I was a hero. That night I rushed back into the building. I had to get that bomb as far away as I could, but there just wasn't time.
You should have just killed those guys.
Way out.
What'd you do?
The explosion knocked me out.
How did he get put up in an insane asylum?
I am a hero. A hero undercover agent standing in front of number 2 on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Why?
In other words, a dead man. Calypso thanked me for being such a great contestant. Then he said goodbye.
Wait.
I remember now.
He's gonna
have a family.
Wait, whoa, wait.
God,
why did he shoot him? Oh, because he was a Fed. Wow.
When the lights are low in this place, you get plenty of time for thinking.
Oh, this guy now. Oh. Yeah, this is a creepy one.
It beats the alternative.
Yeah, the faces is crazy.
Listening to the screams that come from every direction.
Oh yeah, this one. Talk about a creepy face. Oh goodness.
Must have been years I was left alone in that darkness.
Yeah, look at they know they're about to get you with this when they pull it up.
When you look like I do, it's probably for the best.
I need to put some socks on. My toes.
My life was over. But the man who did this to me, to my face, he was still out there.
Dang. It took his eyes. See, there. Ooh.
But one day, I had a visitor.
Yeah, this was dark. Calypso.
The guy's name was Calypso. He ran this freak show contest he wanted me to be a part of. If I entered and won, he said I'd face
Dr.
the payback
Madness.
I've been dreaming about. I just wanted to find the son of a bitch who destroyed my life. How could I refuse?
All right. I'm gonna get the bitch that destroyed my life. Got the birds. He pulls up. Number 8. Door closes. Truck appears. Cutscene close. Explosion. Hits the front of the car. They're knocked out.
It's Dr. M.
In the nut house, I was always drugged up. I never thought about what happened to me.
Now look at his face.
Now that I was out, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was a boxer.
How does he drive? Eyes are sewn up.
I was strictly small time. One night, I went up against this hotshot fighter from out of state.
Eyes are literally always closed.
I never even saw him coming. I got tore to pieces before the end of the first round. My jaw was shattered.
Yeesh.
My nose was broke. I was a mess.
You done good.
Some of the guys from the gym said they knew this surgeon who could fix me up. Good as new. Maybe there were better doctors in town, but none that I could afford. Besides, I'd heard this guy was a big fan of the fights.
Oh no.
Too bad old Doc made the mistake of betting on me that night.
$20,000.
20,000?
$20,000 I lost on you tonight.
As I went under, all I could hear was the scraping sound of Doc's blade.
Oh, so he's gonna snip him up over 20K, the Doc.
Played while it worked.
Oh, the dirty doctor.
Oh my God!
Oh God, giving me the heebie-jeebies. With the classical
when
music.
I woke up, my face felt like it had gone 15 rounds
with a semi-truck.
The Doc did a good job. I'll give him that. From what I hear, I went a little crazy. They say I busted up the hospital trying to find the guy. In the process, I tore up 6 innocent people.
Jeez.
But now that I'm out,
6?
there ain't no place for the Doc.
He needs revenge. If anybody needs revenge, it's him. If anybody needs revenge, it's this character right here.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
Yeah, Salo, thanks for pulling up as always. You know how we do.
Thank you for joining
So
the
what do you
madness.
know?
Welcome
I was
to
the
the
winner.
stream.
Calypso's contest was over and I was the champ. And true to his word, the man delivered the goods. I got my prize.
Yeah, this some real
He even had a
revenge right
special bonus lined up for me. It fit perfect, like we was meant to be
here.
together.
Better put that work in now,
I
boy.
ain't seen fear in a man's eyes before. Gotcha. This was different. This was special. Gotcha. I think that doctor, he knew payback was going to be brutal. It's funny, after all these years, I still got some snap in that left hook of mine. You know, that was the first time I ever knocked someone out with one punch.
All right. That's the most solid one to me. Good, a very solid reason for revenge. He got the revenge and he got out. That's the most contained one. Let's go ahead and get a shout out for that. Who is this? The DollFace? Is it DollFace? Oh, the bride.
First time I knew I was different, I was just a little girl.
Hey, shout out to One Punch
there
Man.
There was this boy I really liked.
Oh, the bride.
One day I finally got up the courage to tell him. He pushed me down in the mud.
He
called me ugly.
Dang, that's not right.
I've been alone ever since.
Dang, that really got
waiting
you.
and hoping for that certain someone to come my way. I I remember right after college, all my friends with their perfect boyfriends and their society weddings.
No.
Every time one of those bitches got hitched, I'd freak.
Never.
Eventually, they had to put me on meds just to calm me down.
Dang. Okay, so she
But
really
then
needs to be in the ward.
In the asylum, I had a visitor. The gentleman's name was Calypso. He said if I won his game, I'd never have to be alone again.
Hey.
He said he knew where I could find my
Why she got
true
that
love.
body like standing like Grok?
How could I refuse an offer like that? After all, no one as pretty as me deserves to be alone.
Got pushed, girl. Messed your whole life up. What's she rolling in? In a boyfriend's whip? But if I see this car scene again, alright, knocks her out. It's gonna flash back to when I was a little girl. The boys pushed me.
I was asleep for hours, dreaming about weddings. In fact, one very special wedding. I was one of the bridesmaids as usual. My friend Kristen, she was the one getting married.
Okay.
Can you believe what she did? She actually had the nerve to throw the bouquet to me, that little bitch.
Oh.
Looking back, I'm not sure it was such a good idea to come off my medication.
Mary, quite contrary. You're just an ugly fat cow.
Dang.
I think that day, my heart just snapped in two. And I think my mind did the same.
They really did her dirty.
So I grabbed the closest thing I could find.
But she
and then I wasn't really sure what I did.
They did
If I wasn't going to have a man, then no one would.
Oh my
I
God.
dragged Kristen's fat, ugly body into one of the dressing rooms and bolted the door. Standing there in Kristen's dress, I realized I was the most beautiful bride I had ever seen.
Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, you see her like get back up?
When I win this contest, Calypso will find me a man who thinks so too.
I like that. I like that she's more driven to finish the race out by the end of this. I like that. It was psychopathic though. She's psycho. She needs to be in the jail.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender to the police. Time's up.
Time's up.
I'm sure there were quite a few sour faces in town when all the girls
Her music.
learned I'd won
Hey,
the contest.
dun.
I demanded my prize from Calypso. I wanted to meet my true love. Calypso delivered.
Okay.
It was my darling, my sweetheart.
He's like
He was
lobotomized.
gorgeous. Calypso told me he had to make a few modifications, but what man doesn't need a little adjusting here and there?
Oh my gosh.
As he held me in his big, strong arms, he leaned in to whisper something in my ear. To this day, I still can't believe what he said.
Oh my gosh.
I will never love you.
My God. I was so close. But this wasn't my true love at all. He wasn't anything like the man I thought he was. Certainly not good enough for a girl like me. My Prince Charming is out there.
Oh my
I
God.
know he is. And I'll find him. Even if I have to go through each and every man, one at a time.
Oh my God. They need to put her back in the. They need to put her back in the crazy house. When is DollFace?
Bad girl one time.
Oh, DollFace. Yes, doll girl. Let's go.
And now I'm gonna pay for what I did forever and ever and ever. I should have done what I was
sorry
told.
about my nightbot is. Yo, look at her face.
I should have been more careful.
DollFace, let's go.
I shouldn't have defied Mr. Creel.
Yeah, I gotta tweak the
That's why
nightbot.
he did this to me. I've been alone for so long. But then, one day, I had a visitor. His name was Calypso. He said he could make it all better.
The music.
He said we were gonna play a game.
Hey.
It was the key.
Dang, I bet.
Only one that could open my mask.
No, she's into that.
I've been locked away inside
she's into
my
that mask play.
If I won the contest, I'd get the key. But I've been so bad.
I've been so bad.
Do I really deserve to be free?
It's Dr. Madness.
Alright. I don't even know how many of these are left. How many of these? Look at her whip, yo. She's got the heftiest whip so far, though. She gets to award for the heftiest whip. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my boy Calypso.
I was asleep for hours, and the whole time I was having this really scary dream.
Gosh.
I dreamed about my boss, Mr. Creel, working on those creepy masks he used to make.
Mr. Creel?
It was my first real job after college. I didn't want to screw it up.
She looked like Pam Beasley.
I wanted Mr. Creel to like me. But then, this one day,
Mr. Creel said,
I made a terrible mistake.
dang, just spilled some
I
coffee?
didn't mean to upset him.
All she did is spill some.
So clumsy.
All she did is spill some coffee. Oh my God!
I
Off
was
some.
just so stupid.
Dang.
I could feel the nails crushing the mask down on my face.
That went in her
And
skin.
to make sure the mask stayed on tight, Mr. Creel made a weird-looking key.
He put that hammer down with all his
strength. Said it would make sure the mask would never come off.
You got to get revenge.
Now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't all my fault.
Yeah, girl. Let's go. Let's go get him. Yeah, it wasn't your fault. You got to get revenge.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Time's up.
I had won the contest, and now I was gonna be free.
Okay.
I went to see Calypso. I told him I wanted my prize. But you know what? There's always
look at her fit.
For something you really, really want.
Yeah, she got the award for craziest fit.
If I took the key, Mr. Creel was gonna die. Why couldn't he just have been nice to me?
Mr. Creel's gone.
He's done good.
It's over. It's over for Mr. Creel.
Now that I had the key, I didn't want it anymore.
Dang.
I like my new face now, much better than the old one. It doesn't cry and it doesn't look scared, and it'll always be pretty, even when I'm old and gray inside. There's a whole lot of people in the world just like Mr. Creel. Someone has to show them that they can't do bad stuff to people like me.
Oh, God. So she didn't even take her key?
My parents put me in here.
Hey, who is this? I don't know
They
who
think
this
it was
is.
Kelly's death that sent me over the edge. They thought I'd gone nuts. But you know what the truth is?
Oh my God.
They're the ones who should have been
No.
There are tons of kids just like me. It was a relief to finally meet someone who understood.
I got in there slicing.
His name was Calypso. He ran this contest.
Yeah, this story
He said if
right
I
here.
won, I could fulfill Kelly's dying wish. I could avenge her death.
What happened to
So
Kelly?
I told him I'd play his stupid game. Kelly was my best friend in the world.
She got a teardrop on her.
I would have died for her. Who knows? Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get the chance.
Right?
Bruh.
All right, well, pull back up to this cutscene. I don't even know what to do at this point. Hey. running those during their
Being
part.
unconscious is like being in a pitch black room with no doors, no lights, and no way out. I could have stayed in that place forever. But then, the dreams began.
The flashbacks.
Kelly and I were on the pier. School had just let out. We were using our tarot cards, trying to find out if this boy Kelly liked.
See, they're the demonology.
It was a really bad. I could do.
Oh.
They didn't stick around to help.
Dang,
As
that's
Kelly
dark.
went under, I heard her shouting to me. "You get them," she said. "You make them pay for this."
Oh, that makes me sad.
I've waited 5 months for this chance.
Dang.
Kelly trusted me with her last request.
You could have, wait.
I promise.
If she had time to say that, you could have jumped in there, grabbed her, grabbed onto that pole, that wooden log. You know, you should have tried. If she had time to scream that whole sentence at the end, and you had time to jump in there and...
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432.
4432.
Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Oh, we will. Time's up.
I'd won Calypso's stupid game. He said it was time to claim my
where does
prize.
Calypso live? In a
It was time
trash
for Kelly to get her
trash
revenge.
heap? Oh, the voodoos.
I didn't know what Calypso was getting at first. But then I began to see. Revenge, this way. It's what Kelly would have wanted more than anything in the world. An eye for an eye, blood for blood.
Yeah, she about
It was
to
the code of the witch.
it's
Weird.
She about to put a
As I
hex
pushed
on
that
them.
first pin down, I felt something give. It was like pushing into a person. And from far away, I could have sworn I heard someone screaming. It took 2 days for the cops to find the bodies. When they got there, well, let's just say it wasn't a very pretty sight. I've kept the voodoo dolls in case I ever run into my parents again.
Oh my god.
I know I won't see Kelly anytime soon, but I often feel like she's with me, protecting me. People may come and go, they live.
Now Kelly's in
and they
another
die.
place.
But a true friend is forever.
I don't know. And all she did is poke their eyes out? That doesn't seem like ironic enough.
3 months in the nut house.
Oh.
It was the longest I'd ever been confined.
It's the OG.
So a few people had been killed.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault.
Please, no, I gotta stay on
Shut up and bleed, you motherfucker. See, I remember that part.
Well, it was my fault. But I had my own problems to worry about. The old man's curse was beginning to piss me off. But then one day, he showed up. Calypso, he called himself.
Okay.
It was a stupid name. I wanted to kill him there and then, but he made me an offer.
There and then.
He said he ran some kind of crazy contest. If I won his game, he promised to show me how to bring an end to the curse. No more headaches.
Yeah, the voice actor
As much
for this
as I
is
had
good.
those old urges of mine, I kept them to myself for the moment. I figured I'd play along with his little game. After all, I could always kill him later.
Boy, Sweet Tooth, great character. And the Peacock show, it looked like it, I don't know, it's not doing its service. I think it doesn't have the dark, gritty feel that this does. Follow me on everything, Saylo. There we go.
I was out like the dying heartbeat of a little girl.
Why would you what?
It was the first time in forever I hadn't felt the burning and the dreams. Boys and girls, those were some My greatest achievements flashed before my eyes. The scale of what I'd done, the sheer volume of people I'd killed, it was breathtaking.
Oh my gosh.
But like all good things, it had to end sometime. When they captured me, the only thing I could think was, what a waste. All those people I had
true insanity right here.
Come the night of my execution, there must have been over 1,000 people gathered outside to watch me fry. I was upset about that. There should have been more. I remember there was this preacher in the
played the voice, man? They're creeping me out. Oh, the preacher was there?
Number wanting to save my soul. But as it turned out, the old man had something else in mind.
Oh, put a curse on him?
As I fried, he started screaming out like the freak he was. He asked God to curse me, to burden me forever with the flames of hell.
Oh, wow.
It took me less than a minute to kill 3 police officers and get my mask back on. I never used to believe in curses, but it's been 3 months since that night.
Oh, God.
And the pain gets worse every day. So let me tell you something, boys and girls. I sure as hell believe in curses now.
Gee Louise.
It's Dr. Madness.
This character is very dark. Probably one of the darkest, because he's like pure evil. Time's up.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time, aka Gold, aka more Satanist symbology.
Everything was perfect.
Oh, it's more? Oh, these are the bonus ones?
My dad drove this cab.
I think these are the bonus
He
ones.
used to take me with him sometimes.
I don't know what happened to this one.
I have a brother, but my dad won't let me talk about him. He says my brother became really, really bad when he started driving this ice cream.
Oh, that's his brother?
Me and my dad, we were like best friends. But one night, there was this passenger.
Oh my goodness.
He had this gun. He killed my dad and then ran.
These stories are disturbing.
I just sat there while my dad died.
They're twisted.
Then
Twisted
I
metal.
had this idea. I was able to put together this controller. It made my dad alive again.
Wait, what?
I control him now. People think it's weird. They don't like it.
Oh my.
They want to put me in a home and bury my dad.
People think it's
I
weird.
don't want him to leave me.
Why does his dad look like a
I don't
Titan
want to
or
be
something?
alone. That's why I entered this contest. When I win this game, Calypso promises he'll make everything all better.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused with this kid's story. He like happily robos his dad. People don't like it. Yeah, the kid, all these people are pure evil in them.
You're in violation.
Are we playing as the kid?
4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Time's up. He doesn't get a middle story. Okay, how does his end?
I had won the contest. I went to Calypso and asked for my prize.
My
He promised that he'd make everything all better.
Wait, he broke it?
It was a trick. He destroyed my controller. It killed my dad.
Oh,
I
wow.
begged my dad
There's
to come
Calypso.
back. I even tried to put the controller back together. But Calypso wouldn't let me.
What?
He said things, in time, would be all better. He said he needed someone to train to take over his contest when he died. He said my brother would have been the perfect choice, but since I killed him, I was the next best thing. He said it was in my blood.
I'm so confused. Is this like an alternate world? Wait. This like an alternate world where I don't even. All right, this is another. This must be Axel. He gets no He gets no intro story. Just a mid. Just a middle and an end. Oh, just an
You're
end.
in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Bro, just two big wheels.
Time's up.
What the, he may get the award for craziest whip. It's just two giant wheels.
I had won the contest. I went to Calypso and demanded my prize.
I ran all this just for one
I
cutscene.
wanted to know who killed my wife.
Oh,
Revenge.
Bro, what?
Bruh. It was him. That freak in the ice cream truck.
Oh, the
He was
clown?
always around the neighborhood. If I had not been more careful, I should have said something was wrong. It was my fault. Maybe I was really the one to blame for my wife's death. But then, he spoke to me.
Your wife, she didn't die easy.
Wait,
You
what?
should know. She begged for you as I killed her.
Why is that's his?
The clown is dead, but so is my wife. I will never be free.
Oh, wow. That's dark, bro. Did that finish the lore? Is that the last one? Does that finish the lore? Cause no, of course not. That would have been a good ending, but I will never be free. That's just one of the saddest endings on here. I will never be free.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step
Who is
out of
this
your
guy?
vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Did I forget? This is Walter White?
Time's up.
That's Walter White.
I had won the contest. I went to Calypso and demanded my prize. I wanted him to remove the part of my brain that made me so sad whenever I took a human life. I wanted to become the best killer there ever was. Calypso went to work right away. And as a bonus, he didn't just operate on my head.
Oh my god, what is
He
happening?
gave me a new pair of hands.
Wait,
They would
what?
become
Who
my
is this?
trademark.
I've
When
never
I
seen
killed,
this
everyone would know it was me. Midtown was scared of that clown freak. I'll show them something they'll never forget.
Wow. I never saw that one. There's no way there's more. Is there more?
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully.
Time's up.
Time's up.
I don't know who these last two were. Okay, let's get through this. What? I'm so confused. We're getting some like animated stuff. That makes no sense to me.
Oops, you messed up.
I don't get that. All right. Oh, that was it. Wow. Whoa. Well, it's your boy, Dr. Madness, and we just ran that Twisted Metal Black all cutscenes. We got through it.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Or weird.
Haven't you?
And dark, just like I remember them, right? Round of applause for getting through it. Shout out to Salo for pulling into the stream. Hope you had a good one. You guys, I don't know, I'm gonna just keep, I don't know. Thanks for pulling in. Let's run a couple of these, and you guys have a nice...
Thank you for joining the madness. Let's begin to the stream.
Day, you have a nice evening, and we'll catch you next time. It's Dr. Madness.
We all go a little mad sometimes, haven't you?